So this is going to be unlike any video I've put on my channel before. I'm usually a pretty even-keeled person. I don't get too worked up about things, or I try not to, right? There's lots of things that you can get mad about in the world. And so it's always frustrating for me when the things I get upset about ultimately don't matter. When there's just something that gets stuck in your craw, right? An expression that I don't even understand, but you just can't get it out of your head, right? And one of those things has happened to me, and I don't really want to bother the people in my regular life with this for the 8th time, and so I've just got to get it all out there for somebody to hear. I mean, there's no need to bury the lead on this. You've read the title of this video. I've got a bone to pick with Crypto.com and with Matt Damon. Let me just lay the story out for you, right? I'm going to the movie theater last weekend. I'm going to go watch Last Night in Soho. And we're sitting in the theater and the trailers are going, not the commercials. We've got through all the commercials. The Regal Cinema Pepsi ad has come and it is gone. And now we are sitting through trailers. I've seen the trailer for the new Guillermo del Toro movie. I've seen the Top Gun trailer for the 1,000,000th time. And then what happens? I see this image of Matt Damon walking down this hallway. I'm intrigued. I don't recall any Matt Damon movies that are coming out soon, like The Last Duel just came out, but this definitely isn't tied to that because this seems to be some kind of futuristic, museum. So he starts talking about how history is filled with almosts. And he's walking down this futuristic hallway and these holograms start showing up around him. First you see this guy who almost gets on a boat and he's like pretty much dissing and dogging on this guy. Like imagine if this guy would have got on this boat, like what he could have gone off and accomplished. And then he's like, but then there are the people who like go and do things and seize the day. And he's showing people climbing Mount Everest. And like, man, what is this? And my brain is going, is this some kind of comedy? Like, is this going to have some kind of like turn where like Will Ferrell is going to show up or something? Or is this, a serious movie that's going to be, like, I don't know, something along the lines of The Martian or something, which, of course, we all know is a comedy, right? If you ask the Golden Globes. I mean, he's showing all kinds of big achievements, right? He's got the Wright brothers. He's got, those almost times when people almost fell in love, but then these people who did commit and they really, found the love of their lives. Or, people going off to space. And then all of a sudden he's like overlooking Mars. And I'm still like, what is this thing? And as he's looking over Mars, he says,
4 simple words that have been whispered by the intrepid since the time of the Romans. Fortune favors the brave.
And you're like, whoa, dude, is this like Martian 2? And he's going to go back and this time he's going to kick Mars' butt. But then it flashes on the screen, Crypto.com. And it turns out this whole thing has been an ad. Now, I understand the ridiculousness of this entire thing, right? I'm complaining about an ad in the middle of ads for movies. But there's a place, right? I feel like I'm going crazy here because these are not supposed to be in the middle of the trailers. And in fact, my buddy sitting next to me leans over and he says that we just witnessed history. Nothing is sacred anymore at the movie theater. And the thing that gets me the most is that Matt Damon is one of those like Hollywood guys that is all about like the dignity of cinema, right? About how you need to go and you need to experience movies in the movie theater. And yet this is what he thinks the movie theater should be. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in all of it. Plus, I'm just too stupid to understand crypto anyway. And so a reminder of it showing up and the fact that people are making all this money is just a bummer for me. And I thought, because of who I had talked to about this, that, this would be the shared opinion of people. But it turns out that I was wrong, right? Sometimes you go on YouTube to look at a video and you're like, I can't wait to see how many people have disliked this video. And so I went to Crypto.com, which is Crypto.com's YouTube channel, and I go to see what is this like dislike scenario. And it is overwhelmingly positive, overwhelmingly upvotes. And it only gets worse when I go down into the comments, right? I love this commercial. Epic. Love it. Amazing video production and great actor choice with Matt. Brilliant and elegant spot. A shoot straight to the future. Something I don't know what that means. And I don't know if I don't know what it means because it doesn't make sense, or if it's like cryptocurrency and I'm not smart enough to get it. I'm on the internet enough to understand that cryptocurrency is big business, right? And very popular with a certain group of people. And it's always weird when you stumble into like one of these like real parts of like a culture or like a group, and to just see so many people that you just don't agree with, right? They see this ad and they see it as something that's inspirational, and they see it as like a reminder of what can be and what is going to happen in the future, right? If they just invest in this. And it's just like, hey, you know what? This is just an ad because crypto.com has a ton of money because they're making a ton of money off the people who are buying this stuff. And that's what they want. This is just an ad, just like an ad for anything else. And the fact that it's getting sold as like some big inspirational thing, the fact that they're comparing like going to space, being the first person to fly, like with the Wright brothers, to somebody who buys cryptocurrency is just like maddening to me. And I could very much be in the minority here. Like I'm totally ready for that to be true. But for whatever reason, I just can't get this ad out of my brain. And it only gets worse when you realize that this is just like a huge marketing push, like a $100 million marketing push with all kinds of celebrities from all kinds of different, groups of people. You got Tom Brady, you got Matt Damon, you got Neil Patrick Harris. Just they're trying to appeal to everybody when it comes to this stuff. And that's all fine. Maybe cryptocurrency is the future. Like that's not the problem here for me. The problem here for me is where they put it, right? It all boils down to that. At the end, please just keep your ads out of my movie trailers, right? Sell me things all you want. But then also don't fall into that trap of thinking that this ad is your friend, right? That they want anything from you besides your money, because they don't. That's the end of my rant when it comes to this Matt Damon commercial. I'm feeling a little more even now, balanced out. And so thanks for letting me get that off my chest. All right, well, take care. Bye.